Motor learning is the process of improving mental skills through training. This includes coaching your young athletes through goal setting, imagery, relaxation, energization, and self-talk. Training these skills can lead to higher motivation, better attention, better stress management, and self-confidence, as well as energy management. According to Ed Locke, a goal is what an individual is trying to accomplish. It is the object or aim of an action. Lesson says, goals are like magnets that attract us to higher ground and new horizons. They give our eyes a focus, our mind an aim, and our strength a purpose. Without their pull, we would remain forever stationary, incapable of moving forward. A goal is a possibility that fulfills a dream. Goals allow athletes to have a standard for measuring process with 3 different types. For any of the 3 types of goals you will set with your athletes, you will go through the same circle of steps. First, you will set goals, then you will secure commitment, then you will identify the barriers and construct action plans, obtain feedback and evaluate goal attainment, and then reinforce goal attainment. You will repeat these steps with your athletes for each new goal. There are many benefits of goal setting. It is important to keep in mind that goals need to be challenging but also motivating in order to be obtained. An athlete is not motivated if a goal is too easy or too difficult, as seen here. If a goal is difficult enough without being seen as impossible, an athlete will be motivated. There are process, performance, and outcome goals, all aimed to improve on tasks, effort, and intensity. Process goals focus on improving form, technique, or strategy. Performance goals focus on overall personal performance, like shooting at a higher percentage. Outcome goals focus on outperforming other competitors as well as the objective outcome. Outcome-only goals are not ideal, but because social norm is winning is good and losing is bad or failure, many people put too much focus on outcome goals. With every goal, there should be control and flexibility. Control allows athletes to have control over their success so they can take credit for it, but flexibility helps athletes understand there are variables. Here is a goal logbook that can help them understand this. These logbooks can be used for short-term and long-term goals, individual and team goals, and practice or competitive goals. With your athletes, for each goal, you will need to work through the 5-step process. Create a vision and a mission statement for each goal. Conduct a needs assessment and determine what the athlete is doing now and what they can improve on. Prioritize goals and coordinate goals into your practice and game plans. It is important to know the athletes' goals so that you are able to properly give feedback and help the athletes achieve their goals. Imagery is a tactic that most athletes love to learn and love to use. Using the senses to create or recreate an experience in the athlete's mind is very beneficial to reducing stress for the athletes in competition. Imagery is just like any skill. The more you practice, the better their skill level will become. You, as the coach, must work with them on creating positive images in their minds and making sure their perspective during imagery stays positive. It is easy for athletes to imagine themselves standing in front of a crowd only in their underwear about to shoot the game-winning free throw, but that will not help your athlete overcome fear. Develop imagery skills by using all senses and developing their sensory awareness, by designing practice activities that help them become more aware of their sensory experiences as they perform. One is mindfulness, directing the athlete's attention toward cues where greater awareness is desired by them to become more mindful of their sensory experience while performing a skill, using vivid cues, relaxed attention, and partial movements and props. Adding imagery to your practices and encouraging parents to help their athletes at home. Relaxation can decrease unwanted muscular tension, reduce excessive activation of the sympathetic nervous system, and calm the mind by keeping it productively occupied, which is the relaxation response to stress and tension. Energization involves the activation of the body to help prepare for optimal performance. It requires that athletes learn how to speed up their heart rate and respiration, stimulate greater blood flow to muscles, and enhance brain activity. It is used to control arousal, enhance concentration, and elevate confidence. Here are 3 types of relaxation and energization. Cued energization or rapid energization pairs a cue word with high energy levels in order to develop a strong association between the two. This can be used with psych-up breathing. An athlete performs a total energization technique and pairs the cue word with feelings of being highly energized, repeating it 15 to 20 reps. When educating your athletes here, make sure they do not reach the threshold here. Relaxation can be used in mind to muscle and muscle to mind techniques. Teaching your athlete both is effective because in times of stress, sometimes the body or mind is slow to react. Muscle to mind techniques, including diaphragmatic breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, this calms the body and then the mind. Mind to muscle techniques include imagery and meditation, which calm the mind and then the body. While total relaxation takes longer, athletes need to be able to not only use rapid relaxation strategies, but also these. For example, to relieve the chronic stress of playing in a game against many people, use total relaxation. But to quickly relieve the stress of shooting a high-pressure shot, use rapid relaxation. Relaxation strategies include diaphragmatic breathing, imagery relaxation, progressive muscle relaxation, self-directed relaxation, and music. Rapid relaxation strategies include cued relaxation, which means to develop a strong association between a chosen cue word and deep levels of relaxation. 10-point scale, 10 point being relaxed and 1 point being tense. The relaxation cue word is selected and paired with feelings of deep relaxation for 15 to 20 reps. Exhale, repeat the cue word, and then use diaphragmatic breathing to end the cue word on exhalation. Energization strategies including psych-up breathing, imagery, energy machine, healing white light, and music. Using these in practice until your athlete understands 80% of what you do, and then using them in specifically stressful situations like shooting a free throw will help your athlete understand and be able to use relaxation and energy strategies in a game. Self-talk is a steady stream of thoughts and internal dialogue in our minds. Positive and negative thoughts can be repeated enough to become a core belief as seen here. An example of this is "I've prepared well for this moment" versus "I don't stand a chance against him." Having positive thoughts will benefit your athlete in the long run. Encourage your athlete to be an optimist, not a pessimist. Remain realistic and objective. Focus on the present, not the past or the future. Appraise problems as challenges rather than threats. View successes as replicable and failures as surmountable. Concentrate on process, not product. Concentrate on the things that you can control. Separate your performance from your self-worth. The athlete's inner critic will be working against you, attempting to promote negative thinking and a failure mindset. Understand that there are 5 types of irrational beliefs and distorted thoughts going through your athlete's head. The first is distorted thinking, which includes catastrophizing, overgeneralization, blaming, mystification, and polarized thinking. The second are irrational beliefs, which include perfectionism, fear of failure, social approval, equity, and social comparison. We see this at all levels, but especially with youth because of their need for social approval. Middle and high school students are already in such a tough time. They feel so much pressure to perform to their teammates, to the crowd, to their parents, and for you. Adding this self-talk log to your practices can heighten awareness of current self-talk patterns. Have your athletes think through the times of good and bad performances and count their negative thoughts during practice. Being aware of these, athletes will be able to fill out the log after practices and competitions and work on adjusting their self-talk to positive. Help your athletes with programming positive thoughts by giving them positive affirmations and developing a self-talk script. Another tool is reframing negative thinking with the SMART Talk skills. For more information on the script or the SMART Talk skills, click on the resources directly below this video.